In December 1979, the Soviet Union took a bold and controversial step. It invaded Afghanistan. This event not only intensified the Cold War but also sparked a decade-long conflict with devastating global consequences. To understand why, we have to look at Afghanistan in the late 1970s. The country was deeply divided after the 1978 coup that brought the pro-Soviet People's Democratic Party of Afghanistan to power. Their radical reforms, which were intended to transform Afghanistan into a socialist state, angered many, especially in the countryside. Insurgencies were growing, and the Mujahideen, a coalition of Islamic resistance fighters, rose up to oppose the government. The Soviet Union feared losing a strategic ally on its southern border. Internal conflicts within the PDPA and the growing strength of the Mujahideen forced Moscow to act. On December 24, 1979, Soviet troops crossed into Afghanistan under the pretext of stabilizing the government. The Soviets quickly took Kabul, assassinated President Hafizullah Amin, and replaced him with Babrak Karmal, a more compliant leader. But what Moscow expected to be a quick intervention turned into a long and costly war. The Mujahideen, with strong support from the United States, Pakistan, and other countries, waged a guerrilla war against Soviet forces. The CIA provided billions of dollars in weapons and training, making Afghanistan a crucial battleground in the Cold War. The conflict devastated Afghanistan. Tens of thousands of civilians were killed, millions became refugees, and entire regions were destroyed. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union faced mounting casualties and international condemnation. By 1989, after nearly a decade of fighting, the Soviets under Mikhail Gorbachev withdrew. The war left Afghanistan in chaos and contributed to the eventual collapse of the Soviet Union. The Soviet invasion of Afghanistan stands as a cautionary tale of foreign intervention and its long-term consequences. It was a conflict that shaped geopolitics, and one that still reverberates today.